Good morning. It is chilly this morning compared to yesterday's bright blue sunny morning. It's a bit nippy, but it's not raining. It's dry, and I had another pretty good night's sleep. I think the last 2 nights have definitely been the best sleep I think I've ever had camping. And actually the last 2 nights I've probably slept better than I might have done in my own bed at home. I'm not a very good sleeper. But yeah, I slept pretty well the past couple of nights. Slept well again last night, which was great. Anyway, it is chilly, so time to get some coffee and some hot porridge on the go. Stephen's alarm is going off in the background, but he is already up and like a madman is away for a dip in the sea. I've tried cold water therapy, not for me, so I'll let him fill his boots. If you know me, you know that I'm quite particular about my coffee. I always like freshly ground, recently roasted coffee, and at home I have full coffee setup, filter, espresso, the works. And when I go camping, or if I go out in the van, or if I go camping or that sort of thing, usually I will take an AeroPress with me or a V60 or something like that. But with bikepacking, the challenge obviously is space, and the V60 or an AeroPress are both quite bulky, and I usually take a little hand coffee grinder as well, but also quite bulky. So actually for this trip I've got this little thing. This is these little 3 sheets of titanium, all the same shape. They unfold and clip together to make a little coffee filter. Which is dead handy, which means I can actually have filter coffee in the morning. It's a little luxury I have with me on this trip. I didn't bring my Porlex hand grinder though. I did grind the coffee a couple of days ago, so it's not super fresh coffee, but it's pretty good. It's better than instant, and it meets the needs of somebody who's quite particular about their coffee. I've got my coffee. I'm gonna go see if I can find this madman. Well, how was your dip in the sea?
I didn't quite get as far as the personables and stopped at the upper thighs.
Cold?
It was freezing, absolutely freezing. It was so much colder than the water was.
In Jura?
In between Jura and Islay. Yeah, I may have screamed a lot.
Well, I didn't hear you. If that helps.
No.
You're
More
game than me. You're
what?
more game than me. I brought swimmers and a towel just in case, but nah.
See, there's a lot of people said that there's loads of kit I had with me, but there's no way I was going to use it. So I'm just basically
You're spiting them.
Gone for a dip and a spite.
What's wrong?
My GoPro mount broke off.
Broke or just loosened?
I think it's loosened as we've been cycling along, and then just decided, whee, it's gonna.
Okay.
It was just gonna flop off at that
tape
moment.
or tape it up or cable
No,
ties
no,
or
no,
or
it's
just...
not. It's not actually broken. It's just.
Oh, okay.
It's just a bit. There we go.
Cool. Back on the road again.
On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again.
And
And then I just can't wait to get on the road again.
I'm going to the blooper reel. So back on, I was about to say not my Fussell, back on the Fussell Causeway GR1. Thanks again to the guys at Fussell for sponsoring these videos and for lending me the bike. All the details are in the description below. So today's plan, head up this hill. I'm going to go check out an old military graveyard. It's from Americans.
Military graveyards in the dead centre of Islay.
I know. There were American soldiers shipwrecked or something along those lines, so we'll go check that out and then head up to the Distillery before heading back over to Port Ellen. Quick trip to the Frog and then get the boat back home. Barley growing for Kilcoman Distillery in a rugby field. The field is called Rugby Park Field. I assume they don't use it for playing rugby anymore. Where? Oh yes. So we're at Kilcoman Farm Distillery. I'm going to head into the visitor centre and shop and stuff in a second. There's something about whisky distilleries, the smell, not the smell of whisky, but just that smell of malted grain and the mash and everything. I love the smell of it. It's just incredible. Okay, that's the tour done. We weren't allowed to shoot any video on the tour, so there's no video of the tour. I may have bought a full-size bottle of whiskey. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. So let's see if I can find somewhere to put my full bottle of whiskey. Aha. Success. Okay, that is the tour of Kilcoman Distillery done. I have managed to get a full bottle of whiskey in its box into my pannier, and now it's time to head to Port Ellen and get some lunch.
Right there, Sir Lancelot.
We can stop for lunch early and stop here. Barbecue hot dogs and burgers, £10 each.
I think that's where they're going to be though.
Oh.
I think it's the big festival.
Oh, okay.
That would be my...
Yeah, you're probably right. So do you want to stop and get lunch here, or do you want to go on?
We're less than halfway. I'd rather go on, then we've got more than half the distance done.
Okay, that's fine. Cool, let's keep it lit.
So this is the road that we took the other day when we came from Port Ellen. So we've now more or less completed a nice little loop of Islay. It's still here.
It's still here.
No way.
Yep.
Better not leave that there.
So I don't think I mentioned it in my video, but if you've watched Stephen's video from our trip, you'll know that I bought a banana in the shop in Port Ellen on our way out, and we stopped at the top of this hill on our way out over from Port Ellen to Port Askig, and I made a point of saying, "Oh, don't worry, Stephen, I'm not leaving the banana there. I'll take it with me because I want to eat it." It was only whenever we got to the other side of the island that I realised I had left the banana sitting on a wall. We happened to be coming back along the road today, and lo and behold, the banana is still here.
It still looks good, actually.
I mean, it does. It feels firm. There's no animal bites in it. I'm not going to risk eating it though. Well, maybe it's fine.
It's fine.
Maybe it is. Let's see.
I'm surprised it hasn't gone
Hang
brown.
on. Hasn't gone brown. It's been sitting out in the Islay weather for
Come on.
2 days.
He's gonna eat the sun-warmed banana. It looks good.
It looks perfectly fine.
You have opened the anus end first though.
Oh, it's always the end open because that way you've got a little handle.
You get
Banana's been sitting there for 48 hours. Still tastes good. Ah. So Steve, this banana skin's biodegradable. I can just throw it in the ground, right?
don't throw bananas on island!
Do not leave banana skins or full bananas outdoors. They take forever to actually rot and whatnot. Pick up your banana skins, put them in the bin. Yeah. We're back down in Port Ellen and we've stopped in the same little cafe we stopped in before, like years ago, for some lunch. We've about 2 hours, 2 hours until our boat, so we're gonna get a quick bite to eat and then nip out to Lefroy for a very quick gift shop.
Yeah. My lunch has a face.
What did you order?
Langoustines.
Langoustines and salmon. That's a lot of food. I've gone for a black pudding pizza.
That's more food than this.
So we're in Port Ellen. We've just had a feed for lunch, and it's about 1.5 miles out to Lefroy and 1.5 miles back, and our boat leaves in an hour. So we're going to horse it out to Lefroy, just buy a couple of little gifts. They do excellent whisky truffles, which my wife specifically has requested. So we're going to go out there, try and get those truffles, and then back for the boat at 3 o'clock. Okay, we have made it down to Lefroy, where I'm going to hopefully get my wife the whisky truffles. And Quick nip into the gift shop. We've done the distillery tour here before a few years ago, so just a quick nip into the gift shop, get a couple of gifts, and then straight back to Port Ellen to get the boat home. I'm going to end my video here. I will have one more video where I talk about the bike and my setup and all that kind of stuff, so keep an eye out for that. But guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for the guys at Fussell Bikes for lending me a bike and for sponsoring these videos. I hope you've enjoyed these videos. If you have, hit like, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Yeah, it should.